Let's take a look at this example. This time we have different coefficients next to x and different coefficients next to y. In order to apply addition-subtraction method, we're supposed to make sure that next to x we are going to have the same coefficients, or next to y we are going to have the same coefficients. Okay, we don't care about the signs at this moment. We have to just make sure that the coefficients are going to be the same. Don't worry about the signs. So what we can do over here, concentrate on one variable only. Okay, I'm going to, let's say, concentrate on y. In the top equation I have 10, the bottom one has 2. I have to make 10 over here. So what I'm supposed to do, I have to multiply the whole equation by 5. Why by 5? Because 2 times 5 gives me 10. Okay, so what I'm supposed to do, copy the top equation. I have 7x minus 10y equals 1. Next, you have to multiply every single term of the bottom equation by 5. 3 times 5 is equal 15x. Negative 2 times 5 is equal negative 10y equals negative 3 times 5 is equal negative 15. So what I'm supposed to do, I'm supposed to look at the y coefficients. They are identical. Anytime we have the same coefficients, I mean the same numerical value, the same sign, we're supposed to perform the subtraction of these two linear equations. So what I'm supposed to do, I'm supposed to subtract from the top equation the bottom one. So what I'm supposed to do, copy down the top one. So I have 7x minus 10y is equal 1, and I have to perform the subtraction. I'm going to just write the sign, negative sign over here. And if you have to perform subtraction, means you have to multiply this negative sign by every single term of this equation. So negative times invisible positive gives me negative 15x. Negative times negative gives me positive 10y. And negative times negative 15 gives me positive 15. Next, I'm supposed to perform the following operations. I have 7x minus 15x is equal negative 8x. Negative 10 plus 10 is equal 0. I'm not going to write 0, so simply write equal. 1, positive 15 is equal 16. In order to find a value of x, I have to divide both sides equation by whatever is multiplied to x, divided by negative 8. Negative 8 and negative 8 will cancel out. I have x equals 16, positive 16 divided by negative 8 gives me negative 2. And this is my x coordinate. In order to find y coordinate, I'm supposed to choose one of the original equations and solve that equation for y. Which equation I'm supposed to use? Always use the one with the lowest values of coefficients. So I'm going to use the second one. I have 3x minus 2y is equal negative 3. We found value of x. So x in this equation I'm going to replace by negative 2. So I have 3 times negative 2 minus 2y is equal negative 3. 3 times negative 2 is equal negative 6 minus 2y is equal negative 3. I'm looking for y. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take this negative 6 and move to the other side. And I have minus 2y is equal minus 3 plus 6. Minus 2y is equal negative 3 plus 6 is equal 3. In order to find value of y, I have to divide by negative 2. Negative 2 and negative 2 will cancel out. Y is equal negative 3 over 2. And this is my y coordinate. Next, we're supposed to verify if our answers are correct. We're supposed to replace our variables x and y by these values in both equations. So I have check. So this is going to be 7x minus 10y is equal 1. Instead of x, I'm supposed to write negative 2. So I have 7 times negative 2 minus 10 times negative 3 over 2 supposed to be equal 1. 7 times negative 2 is equal negative 14. Negative times negative gives me positive. 10 divided by 2 is equal 5. 5 times 3 is equal 15. So this is plus 15 equals 1. Negative 14 plus 15 is equal 1. 1 is equal 1. Left side of my equation is equal to the right side. So it looks that the answers are correct. But it's always good to check with the second equation. And we have 3x minus 2y is equal negative 3. So I have 3 times, in this case, negative 2 minus 2 times y, which is equal negative 3 over 2, which is equal negative 3. 3 times negative 2 is equal negative 6. Negative times negative gives me positive. 2 and 2 will cancel out. I'm going to have plus 3 is equal negative 3. Negative 6 plus 3 is equal negative 3 equals negative 3. As you can see, we prove again that the left side is equal to the right side. So we can say that the ordered pair minus 2 and negative 3 over 2 is the solution to the system of these two linear equations.